What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today I am doing the Book of Boba Fett Season 1 Episode 1 review, and honestly, I actually really did like this episode, to be honest. There's like a couple of visuals that I really did like, honestly, and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. But before we get straight into this review, just want to say really quickly, definitely hit the like button, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys come and reach that goal. Anywho, let's get straight into the Book of Boba Fett Season 1 Episode 1 review. Now, first things first, I know a lot of you guys are probably asking where's the Season 3 stuff for Mandalorian. Honestly, I watched like the first couple of minutes. Honestly, I got to the point where he like lands in this like with a whole bunch of Mandalorians, honestly, and I was like, I feel like I missed a whole season or something. So I asked my boy if the Book of Boba Fett is kind of essential to watch Season 3, and he was like, yeah, it is. So yeah, at least I am in the beginning parts, honestly, because there was some clips where I was kind of like, in the recap, where I was kind of like, did I miss something? So yeah, I may have spoiled myself a little bit, honestly, for the Book of Boba Fett, but at least I stopped right there, honestly, and didn't continue forward with the Mandalorian just yet. So I'm actually going to be doing this series first, and then I'm going to head straight into Season 3 of Mandalorian. It is kind of confusing, I will admit, but honestly, with this episode, it did kind of puzzle all together everything that I was kind of like looking forward to, you know, in some type of way, because obviously beginning of this episode, we're like getting his like how he got the suit, honestly, in Mandalorian, but I was kind of confused because I was like, okay, so why is this essential again? Like, but then it literally has like the present stuff where he's already in the like his throne, basically, where he killed one of the Hutts, and basically like that's literally the continuation from the Mandalorian. So I'm very curious to see where all that is gonna go, to be honest, like during the show, honestly. But I actually kind of dig it, you know, in some type of way. It's giving me a little bit of Arrow vibes, you know, but not necessarily, just because obviously with like Arrow, like the learning lesson of the episode, you know, is kind of like dealing with it in the past and also in the future, if that makes sense, while this one just kind of is more like an explanation, some type of way of how he got the suit, and then also like his situation currently right now as the new leader, if that makes sense, you know. But again, I'm honestly very curious to see like how this series is gonna go, to be honest, you know. I actually really did like that, like 4 like armed like freaking I don't know, watchdog, I guess, I don't know. It looks so freaking badass, honestly, and just like him kind of fighting it and everything, it looked pretty cool, honestly. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought that was actually pretty insane, honestly. Again, I just really liked it, and I like how the Tusken kind of like gave Boba Fett the respect after like kind of dealing with him, you know. So I thought it was actually pretty cool just to see that, honestly. But again, like visually, that actually looked pretty good, honestly. It really did, and I was like, yo, like I honestly can't wait to see the rest of this, honestly. I really am excited, man. But this episode though, like it definitely set the tone for what I think is going to happen throughout the show, honestly. But like, and what I mean by that is like how, like, again, like with the Arrow stuff, you know, it's gonna show like a little bit of the past and a little bit of the future, well, present, you know. So like I'm very curious to see all that happening and everything. I want to say that in the beginning where he like was in that like alien, you know, and saw the stormtrooper, I'm assuming that's like the part when he was like in the movie, he got like eaten or something like that, because I remember that part. I was like, damn, like Boba Fett got killed like that. But he didn't, you know. So I think that's how it goes. I'm not 100% sure. I know this is set after like the whole like trilogy with Luke, so I'm pretty sure it is that way, you know. Honestly, really did like it again. Honestly, really did like this episode, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen throughout the show. But yeah, that is my review for the Book of Boba Fett Season 1 Episode 1. If you guys did enjoy this review, definitely hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this. And yeah, peace out, guys. So enjoy your day. Make it really nice today. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.